Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another live stream. Madness. That is right, my friends. Once again, I have returned to you, this time with another motherfucking live stream. A live stream, of course, where I talk to you. And you talk to me. And it's just you and me, mate. How you doing? Ah, Ryan is here as well. Madness indeed. How are we, friends? I am completely out of control. It's true. It is true. What is going on? What is going on? Okay. Oh, taking a big drink because I've got big thirst. Let's see what the peeps are saying. Rich, do you ever plan to have a last live stream? Just interested. And do you plan to go beyond 1,000th stream? Never look past the next live stream. Very rarely look past the next live stream. I'll be doing a live on Christmas Day again, because I really enjoyed that last time, and there was loads of people. There was a lot more people than I thought there was going to be. There was like 60 or 70 or 80 people watching at one time, you know? So if there is hunger and thirst, what's your thirst? Water. Always water. Always water. Although I did just have a nice hot chocolate from McDonald's, who make a fantastic hot chocolate. You know? What is occurring? Love, love, love. Let us all converse about perfume and such. Yes, for God's sake, let us sit upon the ground and tell stories of the sad state of perfume. Currently working my way through the Histoire de Parfum sample set and mainly disappointing. Oh, that's a shame. Fuck. Fuck. What is going on? Scent of the day is Queer Canage. Guess what? That's my scent of the day as well. Fantastic. Outrageous. Saab Replay has donated via coffee. You are very kind. Thank you very much. What a nice thing to do. And I appreciate it greatly. Yes. Tell us, friends, what is your scent of the day? I wanted to get some samples, but shipping is €18, lol. Ooh. There's a place in Italy that is selling Andy Towers Lead Desert Americaine and Lone Star Memories for £92, which is a great price. But their shipping is £16, which is about €20. And I was like, ooh, brother, ooh. Because I can't imagine nothing, like, never not liking those, do you know what I mean? And, like, they're so potent. My God, they're fucking potent. That is so good. Lone Star Memories are so fucking good. Lead Desert Americaine is so good. I've used about the same amount of these. Oh! No scent of the day, but burning diptyque patchouli candle. Good evening, Pradeep. Good evening, Dropout. Dropout is wearing Antaeus. Prices of samples have gone up. I think I'm going to take a break, and I love sampling all the time. Yeah, they're fleecing us like you wouldn't believe these days. Filippo Mirelli is wearing Scent of the Night, Paris Edinburgh. Good scent. Good scent. Pradeep is wearing a Rubini Hyperion, scrubbed and then sprayed Ambra Presso Ultime. Oh, Not a fan of Hyperion, then. You were looking forward to trying that, weren't you? The towers stand like a fence for the rest of the fragrances. Yes, you have to go through us to get to them, is what they say. You know? Welcome, John C. I'm loving that lineup of towers. Yes. Towering specimens. Let me see. Welcome, John Hodge. Gulp, gulp. Thirsty, thirsty. I found a brand new vintage 100ml body Kouros on eBay for €125 shipped. Wounded, says Proddy. Hyperion starts nice with incense and turns to dead fish. Seaweed note as rotten. Oh no. Not a big fan of the seaweed note. How are you, Rich? Says Drophouse. I'm okay. I'm a little bit hot, you know. I'm a little bit hot. A little bit like, whoa, where did this heat come from, you know? Excuse me. Salutations. We're in Coromandel today, and it's doing very well. Selling my Coromandel. Filippo says, hello, DJ. Hello, DJ. How is DJ? You dead fish, says Ryan. Silence the Sea stinks. Silence the Sea's fucking awful, like. Absolutely fucking foul. God knows. That is not something I want to smell like, you know? That is not how I want to smell. DJ says, I'm in can't be arsed mode. What? Selling your Coromandel? Why? Don't like white chocolate? Tried really hard with it. If that white chocolate wasn't there, I'd probably really enjoy it, but it just turns me stomach like. Lunaranks says, hot? It's like no degrees. It isn't in my house. The heating is on, and I am hot. I should probably turn it down. I think I will try and wear this week. You know? I think I will try and wear this week. Antonio Hobson says, hello everyone. Rich, how are you? Open one of my Christmas presents. Scent of the day, Mousse de Sables. Fantastic. How have you opened a Christmas present? Christmas isn't for... It's 2 weeks tomorrow. I've got a hospital appointment on the 27th. Isn't that strange? But I do. It's for my neck. The most challenging fragrance you've ever tried, Rich? Define challenging. It's a loaded word, that. It's a loaded word. I'm going to stick with Nuvolari. That's like a modern Fahrenheit for a racer, says Pradeep. Roasted duck, says Germs. Do you like Chanel Boy, says Luna Rangst? Yes. Yes, I do, but the performance is shit. The performance is absolutely shit. So, that's sad. I hope other people get better performance than I do, but the performance I get's absolutely woeful, like, you know? Absolutely terrible. There's not really much I can do about it. Oh. Tell you what I'm going to try and wear soon. Some of my Etro fragrances. Before me, I have Ambre, I have Palais Jamais, and I have Messe de Minuit. And they are 3 fantastic fragrances. And I am going to try and get into them. Animalics, maybe the most challenging animalic fragrance I've ever tried. You might have to leave that with us, actually. Could be Jungle Jezebel, because it's like someone with a urinary tract infection pissed on a banana. That's what it smells like. It's really, really, it's got these two outrageous extremes, you know, like a north and south pole. Really tough. Filippo, you got fish too, they ruined it. Animalics. Haven't tried Hyperion yet, but not in a rush. Schnell boy is dull. Well, it is called boy, says Tripler. Welcome, Tripler. I didn't find Salome all that challenging, says Ryan. Salome most challenging, spaced out. You need to explore more, says DJ. Jason Faulkner loved Salome. Justice Doe says, hey, scent of the day is Roger La Oscar. Roger's brand has been sold and has been sold for a while, and it won't surprise you to learn that it was sold to some Arab men. Arige Dore Barn is up there. Dusita in Udin Fene I just sold. Pradip says, I love Chanel's boyfriend dedicated fragrances, and there are plenty. Luna Rank says, thank you for your response. Good luck with your duck appointment, and I hope. And do you have any plans for your Christmas scenting? Probably just going to wear Feeling Agil or Vinay Havan. Probably one of those two. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Feminité Dubois or Balenciaga Pour Homme. I don't know. Found an Encre Noir Extreme for cheap, believe it or not. I've never smelled it, but might pull the trigger based on the scent profile. It's really nice. And, I mean, cheap. I mean, they go for like £25-30 on Notino. So I don't know how cheap the one you found is. It must be really cheap. Good Lord. Tripler says, just sampled Ottoman Empire with that cheesy oud. Was interesting, says Tripler. Pradeep, Hyperion is a mixture of canned sardines and mackerels. Ooh. Tripler, Ottoman Empire is nice. One of the more floral and less challenging Ariges. Really rosy and heavy on the frangipani. It was 30 hours with 2 sprays. Oof. Ooh. Sauce duck. There's literally no info. What sauce about what? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Tried Sportuno 1921 by Sheldrake. Now that was delicious. Apparently they're really good. There's literally no info. Oh, Roger Dove Sant Arabs. Oh, right. There's a guy I know who works in Perfume, and I can't give away too much because then it'll reveal who it is, but it's so they buy it from, like, it comes in from like a different company. But that's been Roger's modus operandi for a while. It's all cloak and dagger, you know. It's all smoke and mirrors, cloaks and daggers, you know. I probably couldn't find you anything written down. There is some stuff that'll have to be written down somewhere. I'd look at Company's House in the UK if I were you, if you're really that arsed about it. But yes, the brand is gone and has been gone for a while actually. But we've suspected this since the I thought the biggest clue before he actually came out and said there's a new perfumer, the biggest clue was when they changed the Parfum colognes, the bottles, to those fucking absolutely shit nondescript bottles, and they're now on sale at Harrods for the square root of fuck all. Because I went to Harrods yesterday with Richie G, which is why I didn't stream, and yeah, there's quite a few things they've got on sale there, you know. And I mean, the sales aren't great. I've heard kerosene followed as the longest lasting fragrance ever. I hate it. Like, I absolutely hate it. I love follow, and I absolutely hate followed. Followed is rotten. DJ, do you see similarities between Roch and Azure? Is the Coromandel you are running yourself the EDT or the EDP? It is the EDP. Oh, is the one I'm ridding myself of the EDT or the EDP? EDT or EDP? Oh, there it is. Eau de Parfum. Did you get excited there? Thinking I was getting rid of the EDT. Maybe some vagueness in the same airspace. New Coromandel batches don't last a while. Yeah, this one's like 20, fuck knows. I can tell you actually if you want the batch code. Hold up. The batch code is 3301, so you can let me know what that... It lasts forever, to be fair. And it smells, I mean, it smells really nice from the cap, but when I put it on skin, I get that fucking lactonic sugar sort of thing, and for that you get from white chocolate, and it's fucking awful. Oh, it's so bad. Pardon me. Welcome, J Smooth. Welcome, Alicia. What up, Jay-Z? How are you? Probably really, I've only seen the bottle that goes for $7,000. Boy performs admirably well for me, and I really like it. I'm about halfway through my 75 ml. Nice, says Trevon. It's the floral leather accord for me, although Azure does it with the herbals. Just find a similar dynamic between them, says Tripler. Roger did an interview with Simply Put Scents recently. Doubt they talked about it, but maybe this, says Carl. Rock does it with Osmanthus, says Tripler. John Hodge says, speaking of frangipani, is Bortnikoff getting any traction these days compared to Original Dora? Pass. Not my circle of fragcom, that, if I'm being honest. Rock is so modern without being aroma chemically. Oh, that's Christopher Sheldrake doing his thing, doing bits. Evening, Andrej. Welcome, Jeannie. Are you over Sycamore, Rich? No, not Sycamore. This is the eau de toilette of Sycamore. You know? This is the eau de toilette. I don't know if you can see that. There it is. Sort of see it. Yeah, this is the eau de toilette of Sycamore. And I really like it. It's got that little bit of... It's pert. It's taut. You know? Sharp. Mainly in the Middle East, he doesn't get the same fanfare as because he doesn't do FOMO marketing and limited runs, says DJ. Quick moment to finally tune in again. Welcome, Scott Bear. Liked on my way in. Yes, if you would like to like the stream, friends, please be my guest. Patchouli Magnetique has ruined your patchouli nose, says Pradeep. It has not. Love my Coromandel EDT, like. Have some 200ml of it. Thank heavens. Monster performer as well. I'm enjoying my Chanels of late, says Trevor. Welcome, Juro. Hello, Germs Company. Scent of the day is Creed Centaurus. It's so mid, it could be an ordinary new designer. Can't guess it's a Creed at all from the smell, says Carl. Scent of the day is Hermes Elixir de Merveilles. I think this new reissued Santa Maria Novella Ambra is going to be a hit with people who like the old girl on, says Tripler. Welcome, Fragrance Collector. Hey, hope you're doing good today. I got 2 costume fragrances, customized fragrances made for me. One in summer and one in winter. Who made them for you? Sounds interesting. Cool. Party, you know what? I hope it's never discontinued. Sensual Obsessions. Who the fuck is that? Do I know that person? Probably do, to be fair. Ah, Sycamore, my love, says DMS. Do you get the same patchouli that's in Coromandel from Serge Lutens Borneo 1834? Kind of. It's more the same vibe. I think the Chanel is clear, actually, if you want the truth. Borneo 1834, I wasn't particularly impressed with. I imagine it was quite impressive at the time. It was like the original concept of that fragrance, you know? But I think the Chanel did it better, frankly. Lost Sense is Psycho. Hi. Scent of the Night is Dior Homme 2005. Nice. Nice. Find Coromandel vibes similar to Egoist. Not a huge surprise. Not sure about that. Oh, I also have a sample of Un Bel Amour d'Être. Curious to see why it is a big hit with influencers all of a sudden, says Pradeep. Somebody's probably paying for it. I have pressed something on the motherfucking keyboard. Forgive me. I have completely bollocksed where I was. Now I've fucking... Sorry. Just had a massive brain fart there. Apologies to all. Let us get back to where I was. Blasphemy, class. One of my favourite vetiver fragrances dignified by the House of Serge. Welcome, MJ. You are wearing All Sons Mystique. I haven't worn that for so long, which is stupid because it's amazing. Wear it when it rains. Like, I got Chanel Egoist coming this week, and an Aventus, and Antace. Is it Amaneus or Aventus? It's either Aventus or Antace. I don't know which one you're talking about, Fragrance Collector. That's Devon Stern, isn't it? Borneo is better than Coromandel, according to Germs. Lord. That's an outrageous claim. But you might be right. I'm not a massive fan. Antace. Antace is an amazing fragrance. I love it. This is my favourite release from this year, I think. I have a bottle. Antace, I mean, says Fragrance Collector. Yes. It's brilliant perfume. Brilliant perfume. Rich, do you still not like Le Leon, says MM. No, I don't. I still don't like Le Leon. I just don't like that massive labdanum, fatty, round, kind of juicy thing. Like, it's not juicy, is it? It's like this big rubbery, like, gummy kind of thing. No, I really don't like it, to be honest. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Hot take, Rich. We'll be wearing a Tars within 2 years. People have been saying that for years, mate. People have been saying that for years. Just not my thing at all. Like, Pradeep says, I feel an itch that Antace is going to come back strong, says Pradeep. I thought it was already making a comeback, says Jeannie. One can never go wrong with Dior Homme 2005, says Jervan. Carl, Coromandel is more beautiful. Borneo is more interesting and rough in a good way. Just my horrible opinion, says James. When I show Antace to my friends, they feel like it should be more in the expensive line, but they do not dare to wear it. They are soft and scared. Balls to them. Assert your dominance, Carl. Assert your dominance. Go around and be like, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Surge collectors don't mind deep diving into their wallet. Respect to them. I see that from vintage bottles listed on eBay. Whoo! Some of those vintage bottles on eBay are fucking batshit prices. Batscheiße. Good grief. Sounds good, James. I've not tried Borneo yet, but I trust your judgment on Patch. Spaced most bought their bottles when they were cheap, says Germs. I wonder what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I should show you my scent of the day, which is this. Queer Carnage, or Leather Goods, as it actually means. Queer Carnage. Fucking feeling like he'll just closed over 400 at auction, not even Palais, says Germs. Says Tripler, sorry, that's wild. Spaced most bought their bottles when they were cheap, says Germs. And those old bottles can fly like crazy. They're very easy to sell, says Spaced Out. Yes, Surge Madness is a thing, like. Well, the old Surge bottles will not get easier to find, says Carl. Nope. Says Herba Fresca, Roadster, Mont Fresh, or Geranium Pour Monsieur. Rich, I need a Mont fragrance. Depends what your requirements are, but out of all four of those, I think the one I'm most attached to is Roadster. I don't know if it's the best one, although it is brilliant, but I love Herb. I love Roadster. Noticed lately that Serge Lutens has been comparatively inexpensive on the North American discount sites. I'll take it, says Scott. Jenny, I haven't tried the newer versions though, so they could be different, but the old version sure is interesting. I'm getting some Bleu de Chanel in Serge Forêt Noir, which came the year before. It's like a puzzle, says Pradeep. It's not really like a puzzle. It's tick follows talk, you know? Christopher Sheldake works for Serge Lutens. Makes a fragrance. Jack fucking Polish comes along. He's like, "What are you making there, Christopher?" Christopher's like, "Smell this. Maybe you could make a more frilly version for Chanel." And that's what happens, you know. One of them makes a perfume for Serge Lutens. One of them makes a perfume for Chanel. That's how the perfume industry works. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Benjamin 19 Andrej is wearing. I tried Lavande yesterday by Le Labo and I really enjoyed it. Creamy lavender. I've been experimenting with wearing Villaresi Piper Negro. Not worn it in winter before. Was really getting the smokiness. What? But it's too peppery. Makes me sneeze. Chew, if you will. Probably sent my friend 10 different Serge samples, including the classics she likes Foreign Noir the most. Drevan says Prada Olfactories Midnight Train is like Coromandel on steroids and a massive bender of hard liquors. Oh. Lavender cookie. Rich, did you ever smell Serge Lutens perfume called Bois Sepia? No, but I've seen it around a few times. Borneo Patchouli fragrances equals Joy Division post-punk, says Filippo Miarelli. Interesting, very comfortable. That Palais version of Féminité Dubois is... But have you smelled this version? I'm sure I've sent you some of this. This is the version to get if you're looking at... if you're looking to smell Féminité Dubois, this is the one. It's fucking incredible. Good Lord. Some perfume, like, you know. I remember people complaining when Palais Royal started selling for 100 the good old days. Says James, yes. What are we thinking on that Sycamore? Just got in. Fabulous. I'm going to try and wear it soon. Yeah, it's like Foreign Noir fills the lavender negative space in blue, says Pradeep. Jeannie has deleted her message. Victor Wong said he collects Labos. I also collect them, says Spaced Out, but I like to ignore their trendy hipster fan base. Yes, we all like to ignore that fan base. Screw them, frankly. But I mean, if you like the fragrances, you like them. I just don't. I think they're brutal. Absolutely brutal. But I did like that lavender one. It smelled like lavender cream. you know? A really creamy, smooth lavender cream sort of thing. Beautiful, like almost like foamy. And like shaving foam or shaving cream, it was like that. Sycamore is one of the best scents ever made, says Dropout. Foreign Noir is like the sweets that come with 5 o'clock au gingembre metaphorically, says Dropout. I haven't tried that version, Rich. I had the current, the Palais version blows that out of the water, so the one you have must be even better. It's incredible. I'm liking that Le Labo Ylang, a sweaty, voluptuous undercarriage smell. Ooh, I smelled that yesterday as well, and I was interested. My friend has just told me that it's a holdings company, you know, that owns Roger Dove now. I don't know what holdings. Where are we? Initial impression is that I like it, but it seems familiar, like I've smelled something very similar before. I like the lavender and the patchouli 24, says Sanjani. First sniff, I got reminded of Noir de Noir, but it's a huge Grand Chypre. Lavender and Noir is magnificent. Yes, it is. Nino Slav says, scent of the night is Frederick Malle, the moon. Nice. Is the Le Labo blockade lifting? Oh shit, says Triple. It could be lifting. You never know. I mean, the lavender one's really nice. If I found it for like £100, I might buy it, but I don't know. I've got a lot of lavender, smooth, creamy, kind of ambery sort of things, you know. I would say that something like Prada Amber Pour Homme does it a lot better, like a lot better. I get a creamy floral accord and a vintage oak moss base. Guy is selling 7.5 mil of Eau Noir 2017, if I'm not mistaken, for $100. $100. Fuck. And yeah, a couple of days finally I've got a little Tower Lone Star Memories. It was awesome. Mint. Love that. Has anybody seen the Tower Attar bottle? The little 5 mil thing. It's fucking class. There are just so many fakes of the Labos going about, though, says Jeannie. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, Dropout, have you been following the series where the bloke reviews and analyzes old Goa tunes? It's good stuff, good insight. On absolute classics and also some more obscure greats of yore. Oh, I was pissed that one time Dior Leather Oud was 5 mil, was sold out of Macquarie. If I could find on a decal website that legit, gonna make sure I get it. I love Leather Oud, it's class. Don't wear it as much as I used to. It's probably the perfume that breaks the rule about, the exception to the rule about amber woods, like. No, I am actually seriously revisiting the Labo at the minute after years to get a fresh perspective. Evening, Tim. How are you? Not able to get discounts and fakes. Not helping. Made in Moscow label. Ooh! Fuck that. Welcome, Dropout. Dropout says, hey, Drillon. No, how can I find him? If Tower changes presentation, that'll be the next Lutens like Mania. Oh, he'll never change his bottle style. That's like, I'd say that is like half his brand. You know what I mean? That's half his brand. You don't get fakes of Andy Tower perfumes. You just don't. Never heard, never even remotely, not a hint of a fake Andy Tower perfume, ever. You know? I might be the first person who's ever actually said the words fake Andy Tower out loud. You know? I'm selling my Leather Oud 2018 version. Oh no. I didn't like that version. Welcome, Decant Boutique. How are you? Fragrance Decant Boutique is in the chat. How are you doing? Someone was asking, Fragrance Decant Boutique, do you have any leather oud by Dior? I'm not sure you'd be allowed to sell it, actually, because Dior are pretty litigious now, aren't they? They might sue you. Louis Vuitton, I should say. Bastards. If Tower changed, yeah, if Tower, that I would, whew, that I think there'd be riots if he did. I think there'd be an uprising. I'd certainly say something. I might not rise up, but I might say something. Do that British thing where I'll complain bitterly to myself for weeks, months, years. Mitra says, I have leather oud, take this shit away. There you go. Fragrance collector, there you go. Mitra K is trying to sell some leather oud. Thanks, I'll check it out. Never say never, says Mitra. I'm here. Welcome, Jordan Arborough. Welcome, Mitra. Well, hi, everyone. Welcome, Olivia Clement. How are you? Also tried the Lique Encre Indigo and a very fine patchouli fragrance. Hermetica Patchouli, Light and Frederic Malle Musk Ravageur. I wouldn't mind trying that. The Fragrance Decant Boutique does have leather oud by Dior. There you go. You can get it off Mitra. You can get it off the Fragrance Decant Boutique. Also tried Le Lique Encre Indigo. Very fine patchouli fragrance. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that, actually. I forgot all about that. How does L'air de Desert Marocain Extrait compare to OG and Eau de... Wait, what? L'air de Desert Marocain Extrait? What are you talking about? L'air de Desert Marocain Extrait? There's only one version. There's the Eau de Toilette Intense. It's not an extrait. Stop that. You frightened us a bit there. Some sort of release I don't know about. The Eau de Toilette. Stick them all. Back you go. And there is... I sound like Lurch from the fucking Addams Family. So they are the only two versions of said perfume. Where are we? Says, am I the only one liking Fahrenheit Le Parfum? I know you're not the biggest fan, but what do you think of it as a standalone vanilla perfume? Not as worst version as we didn't need of a masterpiece. It's all right. I wouldn't even say it was a vanilla perfume, but it's as vanilla centric as it's about as far as I would go. It's about as far as I would go. I would say it's got vanilla in it, but I don't know that it's a vanilla perfume. Am I the only one liking Fahrenheit Le Parfum? Sorry, I remember. I've said that. Someone's selling a cheap leather oud on Ram's Discord, says Tripler. If I get greedy, I'll get off both, says Fragrance Collector. Retooling to create new bottles is a huge expense, so Notel will not change his bottles, and why would he? It's a big part of the brand. Exactly. That's Au Cours du Désert, says Mitra. Yeah, Frank's scaring us with his talk of L'air de Desert Marocain Extrait. There isn't an extrait. Not that I'm aware of. Pardon me. What are your thoughts on Naxos by Xerjoff? I don't like Xerjoff. Vastly overpriced and vastly overrated, in my opinion. And Naxos is an expensive version of Mugler's Pure Havane. And I don't think you should bother, frankly. Save your money. There are better like vanilla tobacco perfumes out there. Get Vanille Havane by Les Indomptables. Recent Naxos is very peppery. It was good when it came in the square bottle, says Drevon. Oh, brother, says Trotler. I wonder if he'll do L'air de Desert Marocain Elixir after this chocolate scent he launched. I'm sick of the elixirs. Fuck that. Naxos is the only one I like, says Spaced Out. Slav says, Fahrenheit Le Parfum blew me away the first time I tried it. And I finally got it. I wore it every day and got bored of it and sell it later. Yeah, I've done stuff like that before. Naxos the Island is lovely, says Tripler. Listen, if you like something, back it up right away. You can make more money, but you can't get something that's discontinued and impossible to find. That is essentially what I have done with most, if not all, of my collection. If I liked it, back it up, get the same version as quickly as possible, as much as you can. You can always sell those bottles, get back most of the money if you go off it or you don't like it or you need the money back, But if they discontinue it, there's only one way the price is going, There's only one way the price is going. If not straight away, eventually. I can tell you, I wish one of my only regrets is that I didn't back up Serge Lutens more than I did. I wish I had more Ambra Sultan. I only realised I've only got 3 bottles of Ambra Sultan. And one of them is the one that I'm actually using at the minute. But I've got loads of Serge. I've got an inordinate amount of 5 o'clock Eau Gingembre for some reason. And I've got a few different ones. So I've got some Vetiver Oriental and stuff like that. But Ambra Sultan, one of my favourite ever perfumes, I've actually only got 2 backups. I think Naxos is better than Vanilla Van. Sorry. Woof. Oof, Justice Doe. Oof. I don't know if you heard, but my friend messaged me and said that the company that bought Roger Dove is a holdings company. So it's not like an individual. I asked him what the name of the company was, but he hasn't got back to us yet. But I got an older bottle, says Justice Doe. Serge Iris in its vintage iteration was a great perfume. Maybe Fragrance Bar had me confused with the listing on LDDM, says Frank. Oh, you scared us a bit. Prodi, I am coming in Paris end of March. Might contact you, says Dropout. Some bottles are like Bitcoin. The price will mostly only go up and they will hold their value. Bitcoin goes down as well, to be fair. Where does this surge of love come from? Rubbish perfume and hideous bottles. I tend to agree, actually. You twin sister, says Mitra K. Yes, we have discovered that me and Mitra were separated at birth. And if we're talking discontinued ones, one day I will at least buy decants of Duron version 2000. Fahrenheit Absolute. I love Fahrenheit Absolute. I was eyeing it up there, thinking, I will wear you. Imagine if we all bought Creed Aventus flacons when it came out in 2010 and waited until now and sold a whole bunch of them. Well, if you all sold a whole bunch of them all at the same time, the price would come down. I'd love another Vetiver Oriental, says James. I've got like 4 bottles of that. 4 or 5. I paid 50 quid each for the Palais Royal version as well. Galen was fuming. Which was, it's worth a lot more than the actual fucking value of the perfume, Ambra Sultan is the only perfume I have. Rich, level backups. Ah! Is it the vintage one you've got in the old presentation? Jealous. Very jealous. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. Trips, I'll have to send you some, mate, says James. Oh, my. What's a Palais Royal you would like to have? Ambra Sultan. I would like to have an Ambra Sultan as a Palais Royal. Absolutely, I'd love to know what that shit was like. I've got Serge, which is amazing as a Palais Royal. I don't think Santal Majuscule did that come as a Palais Royal, possibly. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Wow. Welcome, Ange. Wouldn't it be funny if they managed to copy the smoky smell of vape, any flavour? Not sure it would. I hate the smell of vape. I absolutely back up bottles. DC and Reforms suck, says Frank. Yes. I have Palais Royale, Ambra Sultan, says Pradeep. Sell it to me. And it says, isn't that what the game is doing right now? Says Angie. Essentially, yes. I have an old Ambra Sultan Shiseido Belljaw. Luckily, oh, for God's sake. Rich will come for you now, Pradeep, and Germs. I must consume you both. Filippo Mirelli says, I would love to have Roos. I've actually got Roos, would you believe? I've got Roos. Naxos too sickly sweet. I prefer pure Havana even. What, to Naxos? Yeah, Naxos. Yeah. Zerzhov's just not a great house, like, is it? I think it's one of them houses that people think is good until they get to a point where they're like, actually, no, this isn't good. Would you like to see something that I've got? It's this. Finagil Serge Lutens Palais Royale. Yes, yes, yes. Palais Royale, my friends. I have 3 backups of Guerlain Vetiver ribbed bottle. Yeah, I've quite a few of those as well, actually. It's brilliant. I'd love the Curry Feminine Dubois bottle. Rare as hen's teeth. The Curry. In France, fume smoked as a liquid aroma for food safely. I guess you can extract smokes. Yeah, you can extract the essence. Iris Silver Mist is available on the UK Serge Lutens website today. That is something. Probably, to be completely honest, it's not too far off from the Palais, says James. Yeah, it's unusual for that to stay around as long as it has done. Usually they go off, like they get sold like almost immediately. They get sold. Oh, I might do a Serge Lutens week, you know, for Christmas week. Ooh, do we like that? Yes, yes, yes. I think I might do that, actually. A Serge Lutens week. That'd be outrageous. Tell me what you think of that. Do you like it? Leave a comment down below. Let's get a conversation started. Santal Majuscule. Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh, it's so good. It's one of the best woody fragrances ever. The version of Amber Sultan currently available isn't bad either. Yes, that's true. Curvy bottle, says probably RC. We like Surge Week. Do it. Would love a Surge Week, says Jenny. Yes, 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 says Carl. Surge Week, yes, says Tim. Matrix says yes. C, says Germs. Ooh, it's looking like the eyes have it. And then I can wear Filanagil on Christmas Day. Yes. I might put that on my calendar. Remind me. Ja. Surge week, but only after Montal week. No. My backup Amber Sultan is Diomita, says Frank. Shills who wear Zerzhov Jean-Paul Gaultier are wearing overly synthetic fragrances, which those fragrances try way too hard to smell like male whore. It doesn't work with women because they can tell, says Fragrance Collector. Found this year, there's a few houses I could stick with and be fine. Guerlain, Serge Lutens, Hermes, and Histoire de Parfum. I would love a Surge week. Everyone send their old bottles to me, says Jordan Albro. You can also do another week using only samples, says Olivia. Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I want to do that. I like using my bottles. I could do that. I'm not sure I want to, but I could. You know? Here's my absolute Paul Soir. Got a picture off Eugene the other day. It was like a picture of like a screenshot of my setup like this, and one of the perfumes was like circled, and he was like, "Is that absolute Paul Soir?" And I was like, "Absolute Paul Soir, it is. Absolutely, it is. Yes, yes, yes." Friends, if you would like to like the stream, I would appreciate it greatly. I won't hold it against you. I won't hate you. I won't shout at you or do anything otherwise. But I must go and dehydrate. So I'll be back. Oh, Lord. Lord above. What a day. Hello. I'm back. How are you? I am fantastic and I am doing really well. Why are you keeping the new Absolute Paul Soir in the UK? Release it here, says Brody. No. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Ian's just cashed the Serge Lutens site. Assholes, I was checking out, says Ange. You hate us all equally, I know, says Mitra. Karolis Yuknavicius says, what about Araby on Christmas? Sold my Araby, actually. Those are some sus noises. This is more than dehydration, says Scott. It is not. I was actually watching a video of Osama bin Laden singing Poker Face by Lady Gaga. How is vintage Cool Water? Is it a big downgrade from GIT? Yeah. Totally, Scott. Do you feel lighter, Rich? No, I feel better. I was quite surprised to see old Osama singing Poker Face by Lady Gaga. It was quite the sight. Might wear Knees of 10. I haven't worn much of this, you know. Sent Ben from Les Odorant. The new Les Odorants dropped today, actually. If you want to go and watch it, sent Ben a little sample of Queer Moresque, and he said it fucking stank. And I was like, ooh, did it really? Interesting. Because I don't think it smells that bad. It's like along the Queer Canage type of line without the iris. It's along the... God, this is so good. Knisa 10 is so fucking... It's so good. Less pissy, perhaps. Sounds like deep fake to me. It would have to be a vintage deep fake. Did the Sama look like Francis Kirkjohn? Not hugely. I was calling my girlfriend Butterface last night instead of Pokerface. Harsh. She might not be your girlfriend for very long if you keep calling her that, mate. Let's have a look. That's enough of that shit. Yes. Wild behaviour. CM is wonderful. Queer Moresque is wonderful. A little more smoke than Queer Canage. Maybe not low. Rich, you know that this is the single weirdest moment in your 310 episodes of your live stream. Actually, there have been far weirder moments in the live streams that I've had to delete, would you believe? Including the one where I started throwing up violently and then came back and finished the live stream. And people were like, leave it in, leave it in. And I was like, no. God, no. At least it ain't Taylor Swift, said Pradeep. I don't think she was around before he got offed. We'll live in the weirdest timeline, says Scott Bear. You know? I've always said this, in a universe full of fucking quasars and black holes and fucking dark energy, the weirdest thing in the universe is human beings, by far. It's not even close. It's not even close. Ah yes, tomato, beef and coffee. Delicious stream, that. Barf stream forever lives in our hearts, says James. I'm not sure it was tomato, beef and coffee, like. Despite the barf, you're a trooper. Yes. Welcome, Jonathan. How are you? Oh. don't know how I feel about Opium Secret de Parfum anymore. Don't know how I feel about it and getting compliments from old women. You know what I mean? Compliments from old women. I mean, Germs would love it, you know? Germs would absolutely fucking love that, you know? There it goes. Pop, 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 pop. Fucking hell, I've put a fucking hiding on this, have I not? Good Lord. Fuck. Let me put these back. Didn't realise I'd used as much of this as I have. Yeah, sell off opium, says Pradeep. The only human who I don't think is weird and I look up to is Alistair Crowley. Ooh! Fucking used to sniff his girlfriend's farts. Like straight out of her arse. Fucking pervert. Go on, says James. The weird thing is watching that while dehydrating. Oh, that was quite weird. It just sort of got sent to us and I was like, alright. I get some unusual messages from some pretty unusual people, actually. Oh, I've just remembered I've got to do something. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Don't be scared. There's a video of a guy singing that at a funeral and it's fucking awful. Oh, Lord. I was going to stock up on some hydration today, but I couldn't. I could not because... Oh, excuse me. I could not because it would not let me. The only human I don't think is weird enough is Alistair Crowley. It's an old video created by British artist Alison Jackson who uses doubles in her videos. So it's an artwork. It certainly was a piece of art. At least it was his girlfriend. There are perverts who like to smell strangers' farts, says Mitra. I don't know how you know that. I won't ask any further questions, you know. Hold on. I'll send a picture of this to someone. Secret de Parfum. Yeah, I've really gone off the opium aesthetic, actually. It does actually have that kind of nausea-inducing kind of feeling about it that I really don't like. I love the coffin, though. I love the bottle. It's very resinous, very sweet. Looking forward to wearing these. Macedaminoite, Palais Jamais, and Amber, especially Amber. Amber is a fantastic scent. Oh. Apparently the holding company is Qatari, the one that bought Roger Dove. Same people who own Harrods. So there we are. I am filling a 450ml decanter for you, says Mitra. That's nice of you. No, I follow his religion he created. Don't put me as a pervert. I just follow his magic system, says Fragrance Collector. I've been asked for a fart decant, Germs. That's how. Well, that is fucking disgusting. You know. That is properly foul. Are they all eau de cologne versions? No, the Ambre is eau de cologne, the Palais Jamais is eau de toilette, and the Messe de Minuit is an eau de cologne as well. Messe de Minuit is an incense. I've been loving incense recently. It's got a shoe polish vibe though, like almost like a green apple sort of fucking, like a cross between a green apple and a shoe polish. Very strange. Rich, how much do you like Tam Dao? Do you like Santal in general? Tam Dao's good. I would say it's more cedary. It's got a fat load of cedar in it. You know? Tam Dao, really just a generally woody perfume. But yeah, I like sandalwood, but to a point. Sandalwood can give off a very strange smell. I like certain types of sandalwood, certain types of perfume, sandalwood perfume, because there's a very particular trope that they use in perfumes for sandalwood. Natural sandalwood smells lovely, but in perfume, it's a different story. Right? Welcome, Micah. Just bought 3 bottles of vintage Lauder, says Micah. Nice. Correct, germs will get you through the winter. It is literally foul. Adam D, welcome to you. Probably says, bro, the juice is gone. No shoe polish. No, the juice has not gone. I haven't sprayed it on skin. Here, I'll spray it on skin. We'll see what happens. Absolutely no shoe polish whatsoever. We need to check what the notes are. Oh no, what's going on here? Messe de Minuit. Orange, lemon, and bergamot. That's the lemon. That's instantly what it is. It's the lemon. And the mid is myrrh, cinnamon, patchouli, citron again. The top is orange, lemon, bergamot. That's what that fucking piercing note is. Then you get the creamy myrrh, cinnamon, patchouli, petitgrain. And then there's myrrh in the base as well. It's incense, honey, musk, labdanum. It's lovely. But that instant burst of orange, lemon, bergamot sort of thing, to me, is like, it's like being shot with an arrow at the back of my throat. Woof. It was really harsh, that. You'd like Matthew Zink. I've never heard of him. What fragrance brand is that, Rich? That is Etro. E-T-R-O. Seller still has a few more of those. And for those interested in the US, I would tell Jonathan, check the Discord. Shell. It is so good. Have you tried the heliotrope from Etro? Etro's a brilliant house. Etro's a brilliant house. Massively underrated. I once heard Roger Dove describe them as a niche house. They're not. They're a designer house. Oh, it's so murry. It's so murry. I need to wear that. I don't get incense per se, but I do get myrrh. Right, myrrh. Probably I've got a 100ml bottle and a 7.5ml travel spray. For 135, scent of the day, M. Micallef, number 31. Where is zinc available in the EU? It isn't. Your Discord did a run on Vintage Lauder this week, Rich. We found a vein, says Tripler. Nice. Eugene. But how's Eugene? Your local grocery store. Get some meat and eggs and you will be fine, says Space Dad. Baboosh is wearing this is him. Not a bad incense. No, it's not a bad incense, actually. Rich, not going to lie, you have good taste in fragrances, says Fragrance Collector. After all this time, I should bloody think so. I've been collecting, if I'm right, Fragrance Collector, you are a young man. And I reckon in fact, I know I've been collecting fragrances longer than you've been alive, which is a disgusting statement for me to utter as a man. But, I'm old, damn it. I'm old. So yes, God, I should have good taste by now. But thank you very much, you're too kind. Probably, do you recommend trying Foro Noir, says Carl? Mitra K says, Murr! Etro, love the Gomma, great leather. Yes, yes, yes! Gomma is a sensational leather. Absolutely outrageous. But do you know what else they've got that I'm not a massive fan of, if I'm being honest? I have got four. Oh God, the nut in that is absolutely insane. There's a huge nut note in this. Like it smells like fucking nuts, literally. Hold on, and it's this. It is the original batch of Vetiver by Etro, and it's the Paisley design, and the label's not on straight, and it's all done but the perfume, fuck. I'm 16 now, I have to drive a car, fuck. Just be careful. Just be careful driving cars. Alright, hold on a second. I am going to get... I'm going to get out my other vintage Etros. Maestor Gila, how are you? Sorry if I've pronounced your name wrong. I'm almost certain I have. Forgive me. Oh, where are they? Here they are. Friends, I have news. I think I'm getting a new carpet in here. We'll have to say goodbye to it at some point because I know it's got a cult following, right? You know, it's got a cult following, mate. Okay, so here we go. We are so back, as Dev used to say before he embarked upon his studies again. Wish I had the sense to disengage from the world when I was studying, but don't worry. Scary. I'm getting strange pictures of people's heads. Okay, so there's the Vetiver by Etro. Okay. There's the Sandalo, which is extremely weak but absolutely beautiful, and I get a creamy, almost like a banana sort of vibe from this. It's very woody and it evokes that kind of thing. It's a beautiful thing, like. Next up, we have the Ambra, which is here, which is a Sensish, which is the original bottle of this stuff. So that's the original version of that. Okay. I could compare them one day, but I don't know how many people would watch it. Oh, God, it smells so oh, my God. It's so good. It's got a little touch of Kniza 10 in it, actually, if you want the truth. And then, speaking of Kniza 10, I have the vintage version of Goma. Goma by Etro. That is an absolutely fucking brilliant leather perfume. Not worth the exclusive prices though, I'm older. Says Babouche. Etro love the Goma, great leather. L'amour. So I've got them all skewed out of thing. Outrageous, you pronounce it right from the first try. Oh, nice. Thank you. Just check my collection, says Stefan. No, carpet send-off stream. Yes, I'm sorry. Putting Etro Vetiver on right now. Oh, do you like it? Guys, don't go anywhere after this. I'm going to yap live and put people to sleep, says Mitra. I'm reading a book now, and I actually cannot wait to read it again tomorrow. Very rare case. Yes, it is. It's always lovely when that happens. That happened to me with Blood Meridian, which then promptly gave us a fucking... I'm sure that did me a physical injury, that book. I'm not sure what happened, but I felt like I'd been punched. But, like, on the inside... more like had the shit kicked out of us, to be fair. But not to worry. This watching to light ratio needs a boost, folks, says Babouche. Who says, like the stream for Eugene. Is Eugene here? You can like the stream for Eugene. Which book's best? We watch as long as you swear, says Mitra. This is going to make me want to wear one of my Etro ties to work. Yes, 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 they make ties. The Paisley, as you can see there, the Paisley, they were really famous for that Paisley print. And the boxes, which I got rid of, which was silly. I was in one of those moods where I was like, slash and burn, just get rid of everything. The Paisley print, as you can see on the labels, they're really famous for that, actually. I was really surprised when Roger Dove got that wrong, but it's harsh to hold them to a fucking something like that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? You know? Oh, Code de Noir, so nice. I really like Code de Noir by Beaufort, but... Oh, it's 30% concentration. Fucking hell. Fuck. Oh, it's so black. Wide bottles with a little head. At least slice a small piece of the carpet and put it here on the desk. No, no, no. It's going. It's all going. It must be gone. Neil Strauss, The Game. It's a fascinating read. Reading it for the entertainment, and it delivers. It's funny. It keeps you hooked. Etro discontinued a lot. Yes, they did. My story says, bought Etro Vetiver because Ramsey praised it, and he probably did because of you. So lovely. It is. It's amazing. It's a beautiful thing. Like, why are these not in the rotation, says Tim? Because they're splashes. Because they're splashes. I've got a lot of perfumes that aren't in the rotation that really should be, which is one of the reasons that I am selling off a lot of frivolous perfumes that I don't wear. Because there's other perfumes that I do want to wear that I don't wear because I wear the other perfume. This is something I realized about myself. I have been wearing perfumes, right, to try and get through them so that I can get to other perfumes that I like more. And then I realized how self-defeating that logic is. That's just not going to happen ever. So if I want to wear the stuff I truly love, I need to actually get rid of the stuff that I just like. Do you know what I mean? Which is one of the reasons. I know I got rid of Cuir de Russie, the vintage bottle. The guy who got it really loved it. Everything was fantastic. I was pleased. They were pleased. So yes, it worked out for the best for everyone. Santal de Mysore, good? Yes. Please contact me when you're thinking of getting rid of everything. I am your friendly neighbourhood junk removal service, says Mitra. Okay, I will. But you'll have to come over and get them. I think Serge is doing 20% off plus 100 off, 100 plus promotion, says Mitra. What, with Iris Silver Mist as well? Says Micah, sorry, not Mitra. That's the one thing I hadn't accounted for, is how much space all of the boxes take up. Even if you deconstruct them, even if you like unfold them and like put them all flat, they still take up so much room. It's mental. Both at London. Ooh, says Pradeep. Ooh, Pradeep. Ooh. John says Etro's vet of arrivals girl-ons, in my opinion. Ooh. Ooh. Where is it? There it is. Let's have a whiff. It's got a nutty note in it. Yeah, that messy Domin way the incense comes out after that outrageous blast of fucking horrible lemon at the top, which goes away quite quickly, actually. It's so nutty. I wouldn't be surprised if this is what Vetiver Tonka is based on, because of the nuttiness to it. Do you get a nuttiness from it, Jonathan? You can't force yourself to wear something. It takes up so much mental energy. It's not worth it. Totally agree. Totally agree. Hey, Jonathan, high praise. Need to whip out some Palais Jamais. Been thinking about it and neglecting it, says Triplet. I've got loads more Etros here, you know. Loads more. I've got a spray version of Gomma as well. I've got that. Where are the other ones? I need to throw out these empty bottles. I've got quite a few empty bottles here, you know. And I need to throw them out because they're just taking up fucking space, like, you know. Excuse me. What else do I need? So I've got the three palette. I've got Palais Jamais, Amber. I've got Chalneux, and I've got Mahogany too. And I'm sure I've got more, but obviously not here. I don't. I need to go through these and fucking sell and give away, if I'm being honest. Santa Maria Novellas, Peau d'Espagne. I need to fucking reconcile myself to wearing that, but I found that extremely bracing. Wow, it's fucking potent stuff, like the sage in it's like blistering. That's my Versailles Boron. I've got some Etro minis as well, actually, which are cool. I like my minis. Can't find the rest of them, but I've got another two here. One of them's Mahogany. Fuck, I've just thrown the lid away. Oh! Let's have a smell of you. It's almost got like a weird sweet and sour kind of vibe to it. And then Chalneux, which is really nice, but it's not very potent. They're both eau de toilettes, though. Chalneux is very aromatic and dry and gentlemanly. A little bit powdery, you know. No! I should do an Etro house overview. A family portrait. Might have tried a bunch from the line and that was a winner. Palais Jamais special, yes it is. Can't wait for Christmas. There are a whole bunch of colouring up the list I gave my parents to buy for me. Almost got a bottle of peanut from D and PS and DS and Durga. Just picked up Eli Saab's Vetiver by MFK. Green, silver, irisy, misty, tweed. Says spaced out. If I need a reason to travel to the UK. My hot take, Serge bell jars, including iris silver mist, are vastly overrated. Mental. Polyjame. Asidiniyad Yusuf has deleted his comment. Might have tried a bunch from the line and that was the winner. Which one of the Essence line? Spaced Out says Panda, I can sort of agree. I just tried Saracens. It's nice, but it's not worth the high price. I think people go to search for his aesthetic and bold creativity. Yes. At some point, you have to use your perfumes for the purpose they were intended for, because even the best of them will start to turn, says Tiger Rouge. Well, it depends how they're kept. They won't turn if you don't use them or expose them to light, says Spaced Out. Thought the amber was ho-hum, says Tripler. I doubt an open box of Aventus from 2010 turned. It's probably still like the first day, says Spaced Out. Welcome, Laura G. How are you? If you don't use them, then what you have is a collection of glass bottles. Yes, what do you think about Rolling Stone's perfume? Never smelled it, never even heard of it, to be honest. Is that like the brand, or? Yikes. I am ready for Friday, but it's only Tuesday, says Laura G. Yes. Laura, that's me every week except this one, says Mitra. Interesting, you're having a good time. Laura G has sent me a message which I will read when the stream is over. Okay. Oh, it's a llama video. Oh, that's always good. I'm a big fan of a llama. I feel like I'm dragging myself through the week. Yeah, I get like that. Llama humming a Christmas song. Oh, nice. I want it to be Thursday. That's when my cologne comes, says Fragrance Collector. I was going to say something there, and I can't. All right, yes, that's right. Hold up. Hey. Okay, let's do this. Sorry, friends. Do you know, I think I've already done that. Okay, sorry friends, I need to put live chat. Have a lovely stream. Thanks. I will talk to you after the stream is finished. I'm going to make this cat. Oh. Let's have a look at you. I have appeared, and like a magic little imp, I'm going again. Goodbye. My Samsaras are from the 80s, are starting to be more vinegar than vintage. They had a good run, but the time is now time to use them up. I see. Fortunately, my Samsaras are still fantastic and doing really well. I actually do collect bottles and don't use them. Maybe weird, but I don't care. I just don't want to use them up. Well, it's your money. As in the band or the magazine? I expect Rolling Stones perfumes are a gas, says Tim Wilcox. Very good. Mick Fragger, yes. Also very good. I actually do collect bottles and don't use them. Have a lovely stream. Lucky me, says Laura. See you, Laura. Have a good evening. Casherel Nemo is a bottle I want to buy now. My mini has convinced me that's simply I want the bottle in my collection. I used to have it. I think I gave it away. Besides paying property tax today, life is pretty good, John. Fucking ouch. Yes. Sorry. Armani Privé bottles are my favourite design, says Spaced Out. PK says, late to the party. Scent of the day, Costume National, Homme. Parfum. Nice dry down. Yes. To me, it smells like a Tom Ford. Oh, not the Parfum. The Eau de Parfum smells like a Tom Ford, you know? Every fragrance I have, I enjoy. I want to keep collecting and not sell. Yes, we've all been there. We have all been there, no doubt. I hope you stay on this run of extremely good fortune, you know? Where you like everything you have, but I can guarantee you your taste will change and will keep changing. And maybe you will go back to liking some of the stuff that you like now. And maybe you won't. Maybe you won't. Who knows? John says, considering the size of the collection, I've had an extremely small... John, yeah, absolutely. I've had really good luck with mine, touch wood, stored correctly. Really good time. Monia says, I'm committed to becoming a millionaire. It's a good thing to commit to be honest. If you're going to commit to anything, that's probably one of the better things to be committed to. I regret selling my Cuir d'Ange and Bois d'Argent bottles, though. I never stopped loving them, says Spaced Out. Surprised you sold Bois d'Argent. I mean, I don't think you should sell things that you love. Like is a different matter. I am in the final stages of coming to terms with the fact that I don't like vintage Kouros anymore. That I've just gone off it. And I'm going to have to sell the vintage bottles I've got, of which there are 5. So I'm not there yet, but I'm very close to just accepting it now. I would keep the Charles of the Ritz version. But I've got a few Sanofi. I've got a couple of Parfums Core. I actually went and met up with Richie G a couple of weeks ago when I was getting my laptop, and he was wearing vintage Kouros, the one I gave him. And I was walking around the shop and I was smelling them, and I was like, that is so bad. I was like, I really don't like that. I really don't like that. And it took us a few minutes to realize what it was. And when I did, I was like, oh no. Because I've been having trouble myself wearing it, smelling it, liking it, thinking about it. I've got a few splash. I've got a few 50ml splash bottles of it. But Antaeus is a better fragrance. You know, I just prefer Antaeus. Big ballin', says Monia. Jonathan says, I mean, it's happened that they've turned, but mostly from the cellar and not as a result of my care. Yes, PK says still going through samples to keep this hobby reasonable budget-wise. Fragrance Collector says that's true. My noise is sophisticated. Normal scent won't do the trick like Dub It Off. I like, but I prefer more sophistication of a fragrance. Monia says, yee. Speaking of millionaires, my childhood friend went to college with and knew the guy that murdered that health insurance CEO. Oh, nice. I have a weird tendency to constantly buy and sell stuff for some reason. Now I feel the regret. Binge and purge. Crazy, right? You said he was a cool guy. I think your twin sister affected you, says Mitra. Don't do it, you'll regret it. Selling the vintage Kouros, perhaps. Do you still like the fresher version, Rich, says St. Jeannie? Not really. That pineapple note had no right being in Kouros whatsoever. Modern Kouros and Antaeus are generally easier wears for me, says Mike. Yes, absolutely. You know, I can be bothered to hunt vintages, says Micah. It was a lot easier for me when I was getting them. Rich, how much did you pay for Body Kouros? Was it over €100? No. Antaeus is better than Kouros, says product. Yeah, that's like what I've just said. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. Antaeus all day, every day, says Micah. Not even close, says Triplin. Keeps him just for collecting purposes, why not? I'll keep the Charles of the Ritz one. Kouros is like a nurse discovering a bedridden 80-year-old paid himself in his sleep, says Product. Antaeus is Zeus, Kouros is the Kraken, says Triple. Antaeus is the third best release from 1981, says Dreban. Give us the other two. Is it possible to mail perfume from the UK internationally? No, it's not. Sorry, Acidinejad. I'm very sorry. It's not possible and hasn't been for a while. A long while. Is it? No. What hell is this? Etro? Did you buy these, Duck? Yes, Stephs. I've had these for ages. I've got quite a good Etro collection, to be fair. You will come to term with those Mugler soon. No, I like those Muglers. I wore Pure Tonka last week and I loved it. Lily is here with her wrench. Are you saying we smell Lily? I do declare, says Tripler. UK Customs treat fragrances like bombs if you ship them, says Spaced Out. Yes, if you're lucky, they'll send them back. If you're not, they just destroy them. Great stream, by the way, says Dropout. Thank you. Kouros, Rich, you're breaking my heart, says Pat. You're going down a path I can't follow. It's okay, you don't have to follow us. Can't have a convo about Kouros or Antaeus without the other being brought up, attached to the hip. Well, they did come out the same year, and they do have that kind of That kind of vibe of like a bit of skank, a bit of stank. But the Antaeus has held up a lot better, I think, if I'm being honest. Kouros was very much a moment in time. I'm reminded of the I'm reminded of that scene from it's in me shorts. It's this. I'm reminded of this from what is it called? The Banshees of Inisherin. It's like I feel like this about Kouros.
You used to be nice. Or did you never used to be? Oh, God. Maybe you never used to be.
Yes, Kouros. It used to be nice. Or did it? Maybe it never was. Maybe it's me that's wrong. Kouros 2, Gilles Sand and Man Pure. And Antaeus, says Draven Story. I'm actually selling Feeling Man as well. I've got a bottle of it, but it's only half full. Lily was sleeping. I think we underestimate the skin under different conditions, not to mention the nose, says PK. It's everyone's favourite release from the 2020s so far, says Spaced Out. Ooh, maybe Ensemble Japonais. There isn't very many, if I'm being honest. I really like Ensemble Japonais. Vanille Havan. Vanille Havan came out in 2020. The Les Indomitables Colognes came out in 2020. My favourite pickups of the year will be an interesting watch this year. You know, a very interesting watch. Whoever said they wanted to become rich, 75% are entrepreneurs, 15% investors, 7% inherited wealth, and 3% act as rappers, the industry athletes, and celebrities, etc. So my advice is start a business. Man Pure, sorry, Joanne, that is an outrageous statement, says Tripler. I need to smell Kouros, says Lily, just to say definitively that Antaeus is better. What's in your shorts? Colin Farrell, apparently. With the way YSL is going, Kouros will be lost like tears in the rain. It's a magnificent fragrance, Tripler. Man Pure. Rich sends me that when I bully him. That's true. She does. No, you don't, Lily. It smells like fucking piss. You would love the new Kouros a bit. I've got a modern version. It is. It's nice. Can you smell me now, says Tripler? Taste change. There's nothing wrong with that. No, I agree. I'm at peace with it. Like I said, I'm just want to be sure because it's one of those fragrances that I loved for a long time, and I just want to be sure. I just want to be, But I'm at peace with me taste changing. You know what I mean? Mitra says Irish Tereffi for me. Ooh, too sweet. Bought too much that was ultimately disappointing this year, says Tiger Rouge. Yeah. Someone once said anyone can become a millionaire if you're willing to sacrifice your life. That's quite a statement. The people want to know your 2024 Spotify Wrapped. I don't know what that is. I only use Spotify to listen to Les Odorants, if I'm being perfectly honest. Is Gucci Rush for men as good as Pour on One and Envy? No, Gucci Rush for men shit. It's so silent. It's so quiet. It's such a... I did an unboxing and I had to give it back. I had to send it back. It's one of the few fragrances I've ever turned around and been like, fuck. I couldn't smell it. Shit. When did Monday streams become Tuesday streams? They haven't. It's just last night I went and met Richie G. So I was doing that instead. Usually he wants to meet on a Thursday, but he said Monday, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, go on. Fosco says, sent to the day. Welcome, Fosco, by the way. It is nice to see you. Fougere Royale Extrait, pretty nice. Yeah, it is. Very expensive. Considerably more expensive than the Eau de Parfum, isn't it? My taste change every couple of years, says Jonathan. Yeah. Gucci Rush is better than either. That's not... It's particularly awesome, says Trebon. Body Kouros is cool. Body Kouros is lovely. It's fantastic. Benzoine eucalyptus thing. Honestly, if you were to just keep one bottle of Kouros, you probably won't even get the bottom of it with all the other perfumes. Yes, that's kind of what I'm thinking. And I'm going to keep the modern version that I've got, and I'm going to keep the original. I'm going to keep the Charles of the Ritz version. The rest of them I'll let go. Rush has grown on me, but the other two are significantly better in my opinion, says Jonathan. I like Body Kouros, but the opening is a bit power shower gel 90s for me. Dry down as pure Monado. Rich, did you try a Zorro Visit? Another Monado hidden gem. Oh, is that the rose one? I don't know. I'll look at the benzoine vibe later on. I like the eucalyptus benzoine, very clever. It's just Monado's just a fucking genius generally, like. Motivate John to drop a winter video by Christmas, says Lily. Visit is nice. When are you coming to the US, says Asnadinejad. I'm not. I'm not coming to the US, I'm afraid. Do you like Bulgari Black, Jeannie? Welcome, Stuart Mabe. How are you? My 2024 discoveries are Dorian Fougere and Musk from Lorenzo Viaresi. Will you make a top discovery video this month or the following? Probably in the new year, I will make a top 10 pickups of 2024 video. I'll do that in the first week of January. That's what I did last year and the year before, I think. So I'll do like a top 10. Yeah, I've got at least 10 fragrances I've bought this year. At least. So I'm happy to do that. Azaro Visit is the one that's a bit like Rush, but significantly worse. Louder, though. That's a great Annick Monado. Duck on tour. Fly south for the winter. Unless one of is uber rich with private plane, he isn't going anywhere. I like older Rolexes compared to now. Older ones look good nowadays. It's just a status symbol. Yes. Scent of the day is Diaghilev, says Douglas. Some filth peeking its head out on this cold, overcast day. Well, Brian, how you doing? Scent advice. Are people paying you to give them advice, Brian? Top 10 Creed ghost perfumers. Apparently he's got a new book out. Apparently Gabe's got a new book out. I need to speak to Eugene, see if he wants to do an interview with him again. That would be cool. But I don't know. I don't know if Eugene wants to do that. I don't know if I don't know what the new book's about. Oh, God. Excuse me. Oh, I know what I'll put in the top 10 of 2024 videos, says Prodib. Roch holds the top spot for my pickups of the last year. Stuart says, scent of the night, Hermes Equipage. No, sorry, it's up there, John. That one, Stuart, my bad. Newer I don't like. Yeah, that's cool. I wish I could find a bottle of Paddock. Stunning, in my opinion. Yes, I'm glad. I would like you to do an impression on it, you know? Oh, God. I've run out of water. Jesus, what's going on here? We can't have that. Excuse me. Oh! Oh! My God. I can't believe it. What an unusual feeling. I've run out of water. We can't have that. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, shit. My spine. I'm going to see a neck specialist soon. Because I've got pins and needles in my arm. And the doctor was like, oh, that's your neck. I was like, all right. Oh, excuse me whilst I hydrate. New book. Wow. Bless you. Thank you, Asadinajad. If you're ever in the UK, let me know. I'm well, thanks. Knackered, but okay, says Stuart. It's not perfume related, I don't think. Ah, fuck. That's a shame. The boot name is New York City Love Triangle, 1931. Rich, what is your most expensive purchase? Probably The Night by Frederick Malle. Probably The Night. In fact, it's certainly The Night. I got another perfume for the same price, which was like 800 quid, but it kind of, like, this was 100 mil, whereas the other one was 200 mil. Best pronunciation of 2024, probably with a Roch. Roch. I said it before, Roch should have won the Art No Faction Award instead of Amnesia Rose. And what was the other one? Eugene's, I can't remember. Desandra Prodip. Eugene was told when he got there that he wasn't going to win. Just fucking... It's not what you know, it's who you know. And then Luca Maffei, was it Luca Maffei? Luca Maffei turned up in a skirt, picked up the award. I'm off to have dinner. Have a good night, friend. Cheers, Jonathan. As long as I can go on in about 10 minutes, Lilith. I'll be wrapping up at my usual hour, so fear no. I thought it was the Derby purchase, Rich. Well, the Derby was 200 mil. The Night was 100. So actually, the Night was twice as much. You know? Absolutely, Amnesia Rose is good, but not great. My Stuss is back in 1990. We never drank that much water to hydrate. No one carried a bottle of water. Good intro for a new conspiracy. Diddle-de-diddle-de-de. Follow Mitra after Rich is done here, says Lily. If I pay a huge price, I need to know how I can sell it for that exact price if I need to. Rich is mostly punctual. Thank you, Lily, says Mitra. Just curious, if you bought a bottle of Roch, raise your hand. I thought it was nice, but it's not something I want to wear. I don't want to smell that way. Smell like mushrooms. Just curious. Oh, sorry. Of course. I've heard somewhere that Max 40 once awarded himself. Yes, he did. That's absolutely right that he did. Max 40 established Scent Explore and gave himself an award. That is the type of man you are dealing with. Isn't Luca Maffei mentored by Antoine? Wonder how we pulled them strings. Pass. But again, it's not what you know, it's who you know in the fragrance industry. We know this. This has been established. I mean, to be fair, it's the same way in all aspects of life. Hello, floating man. A moth's cologne smells like feet. What is it that I think smells like feet? I've got a perfume that a Dracar Noir. Dracar Noir smells like old socks, old gym socks. Hi, floating man. It's been a long time. Yeah, how's the Hermes paddock coming along? Sensational. Fuck me dead, it's brilliant. What a perfume. Honestly, that makes Max 40 somewhat cool. It's so funny and ridiculous that it becomes kind of cool. No. Max isn't cool. Max isn't cool. Hi, Burrell. Hope you're doing well to you. Good to see you. How are you, floating man? Where have you been floating? Not around these parts. He floated off. He floated somewhere. I need to put these Etro away. These vintage Etro. I kind of just love these, to be fair. I've used a lot of the Sandalo, though. As you can see, the Sandalo's outrageously good. Got to take out, though. You've got to take out the... you've got to take out the... like a decant with you, because it's so fucking quiet. It's so quiet. Yeah. Interestingly, on the back, right, it's got Etro Cosmetics, 1988, Milano, blah blah blah. Ingredients: ethyl alcohol, water, fragrance, and then it's got the yellow dye in it. Hydrates is 125 ml. That's the volume of the perfume. It's 125 ml. And it's an 85% concentration, which means that it's 106 ml of alcohol, which is stated right there. How fun. Isn't that cool? Oh, God. I need my back scratcher. Fuck. Oh. I've been floating inside certain women's snatches, says Fragrance Collector. Calm down, son. Honestly, that makes Max 40 somewhat cool. Have you thought about crowdfunding to create your own perfume? I don't think that would go very far. And I would feel weird spending other people's money on something I wanted to make. I don't think I'd be able to raise enough money either, if I'm being honest. I don't know how good I would be at being a creative director. Paddock has to be won privately so the people don't attack with lust. Floating around hospitals, rich, lifting after the ill and the very ill. Yo! Perhaps you've seen me. What, Bjorn? Sandalo is the only Etro I have, says Product. Do you like it? Serge Lutens is getting rid of the dark, tall olive oil bottles. Yes, the Graziels. They're going into bell jars or being discontinued. Is Equipage Geranium worth tracking down? Picked up Equipage and it is amazing. A lot of people will say yes. And I was right. Just got Mont Blanc Explorer Platinum for €37 for 100 ml from Natino. Really like the fragrance, smell really vintage but modern at the same time. I prefer the OG, but I don't think that's a popular opinion, says Sanjini. Better than the OG, I run a par. Sanjini says I prefer the OG. She answered that before you asked. How fun. Oh, AC's reviewed fucking myself Le Parfum. Aye. He's been reviewing some fucking horrible stuff recently. Good lord. Them bottles weren't great. Bell jar for 100, please, says Pradeep. Yes. Is right. I wonder what I'll wear tomorrow. Perhaps I'll wear Gucci Guilty Absolute. I forgot to put a perfume on when I went out this afternoon, sorry. Fucking didn't realise till I was like away and I was like, I wonder what I'm wearing today. And then I was like, ooh, not wearing anything. Fuck. Oh. So glad I've got this backed up. Gucci Guilty Absolute. So good. Fellas, clones and shit. Yeah, he's been fucking releasing some pretty shocking fucking stuff, actually. I still love him, but fucking hell. Disappointed that Sergey isn't included in the Discovery sets as part. You not smelled Sergey? I like Diddy's cologne, says Fragrance Collector. Did you ever do the video comparing the different formulations of Bois d'Argent? Not yet, but I'm going to. What do you think is going to release a good perfume next? I don't know, but Les and Demodable was teasing the release of their new perfume. So, we'll see. Would I like Gucci Guilty Absolute? Possibly. Possibly. Ooh. And that's it, friends. Because Mitra's going to go live, so I shan't plod on any further. And I'm tired. So that is it from me tonight, friends. It has been a good stream. I have enjoyed it. We got up to about 65 people at one point. Rich, how old is your bottle? Is Canesa 10, and when are you selling it? I'm not selling it, but it's not that old. It's like early 2010s. Francis Curtis needs to redeem his name. He's shot the bed a lot, hasn't he? Do you like Sweaty Hells Angels mechanics, Lily? Says Tripler. Anyway, I'm off. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you all again soon. Good night.